Hi guys, good morning from a very muggy Greenlands Park in Anston, just outside of Sheffield. I've just finished my first week of a 10-week training programme for the Sheffield Half Marathon in March, and what I wanted to do was record my progress and kind of tell you my story as we go along. We've got some people walking up now, they're going to wonder what I'm doing, but that's fine. So yeah, I'll put a link to the training programme at the bottom. So if you want to have a look at what the schedule is from week to week, you can do. It does make a couple of assumptions. One is that you're not starting from scratch. You are not necessarily an experienced runner, but you know, you're a park runner, you can do 5Ks, that kind of thing. It also kind of makes the assumption that you understand the kind of differences between easy runs, tempo runs, fast runs like fartleks, etc. You've done the foundations, you know, you've got the reasonably good running trainers, you look after yourself, nutrition, that kind of stuff. So the kind of stuff that most runners do as a matter of course. It's gorgeous around here, by the way. So yeah, I've just finished week one, which is not anything groundbreaking. You're not really pushing any barriers in week one. You're really just kind of setting yourself up back into that routine of doing regular exercise. So based on those assumptions I was talking about earlier, the longest run I've done this week has been 4 miles, and all the runs have been easy. There's been a bit of a switch between kind of cross training, you know, doing a bit of cycling, running, that kind of stuff. In between, there's been rest days as well, which are really, really important to recover, especially early on when your body's not quite used to doing this much exercise. And the reason I want to record this, really, I'm not going to share it widely on my socials or anything like that. It's more for my own personal interest, because I used to do a lot of half marathons when I was younger. I haven't done one for a long time. In fact, I think, not to blame COVID, but I think I got out of a lot of my routines because of COVID. And I know COVID seems a long time ago now, but I've never really got back into it. And I think partly because, as well, I'm going to sit on this bench, partly because I've got into my 50s now, so I'm kind of finding the effort of running a little bit harder than what I used to. Inevitably, you know, your body starts to slow down, you don't recover, all those usual kind of, I've had numerous conversations about this with my friends. You're kind of managing kind of illnesses and injuries, so I think that might be the main barrier to me doing the Sheffield Half in March. But hopefully not. Hopefully I can stick to the programme and you know, get that sense of achievement that I used to get from running, and that sense of kind of fulfillment and enjoyment, because it really is an enjoying pastime. I know some people think, what, you go out running at that time in the morning? But it can be an amazing activity for your physical, mental health, etc. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm trying to hold myself to account. So the plan is to do one of these vlogs at the end of each training week. So there should be about 10 altogether. I might do one after the half marathon as well, assuming that I do get there, I do manage to do it. And if you find it enjoyable to watch, if it's something you're thinking about as well, and you want a tailored program, check out the link below for the 10-week program that I've put together. I'm sure there'll be things in it that you can take from it as well. It's got lots of combinations of different types of activity, and most importantly, that final week, it's got some tapering. So the idea is you don't risk injury or do anything too much in the week before the race, because you really need to give your body that chance to recover. A lot of kind of newbie runners overlook that, but it is so important, especially as you get old and decrepit like myself. Okay, that's it from me. So maybe see you in a week's time when my program will have ramped up a little bit, and hopefully I've got something a bit more interesting to talk about as well. See you later, take care, and happy running.